In Abu Dhabi, PA, USA, on the day of February 6, 1996, a superhuman goddess named Elizabeth StarMoon was born. But on July 10th, 2000, a superhuman named Midnight Dark Light Gemstone and a god named Avalar Darkline StarMoon both were drained of their magical powers, both killed by a stranger. Elizabeth StarMoon was scared at first when she found out that her parents both died on the same day, but then she scared the stranger off and made him look like a victim. Though really the stranger had ran away. Then the stranger was arrested for murder and breaking into a house, and the stranger was executed for what he had done. Elizabeth StarMoon and her aunt, Starstrike Gemstone, had went to the funerals of Avalar StarMoon and Midnight Gemstone. Elizabeth StarMoon had dressed up as a goth for both her parents' funerals, but she also dressed up as a goth for Halloween. Then a 54-year-old man named Frank Welker had found Elizabeth StarMoon, and then he adopted her. Then he renamed her to Jessica Welker, and then he took great care of her. Then in 2016, Jessica Welker told Frank Welker that she wanted to join the military. Then Frank Welker said to her, if the militaries are hiring, then you could join. But when Jessica Welker signed up for joining the militaries did not accept her because of her personality. Then Jessica Welker realized that she acts like a kid due to her personality, though really she is 20 years old. Then Jessica Welker found the Autocon Factory, which the Autocon Factory accepted her because of her age and personality and abilities. And so, during Jessica Welker's magical training, she had become so perfect at magic, but then she tripped over something while she was using magic, which resulted in Jessica Welker getting 2 permanent hot pink magical scars. But Jessica Welker had coped with the magical scars, and then she was given her future warrior nickname, Pink Cykopath. And now Jessica Welker turned 23 years old, but she has a warrior childish personality, and also she's a superhuman goddess, but then she instantly fell in love with a 79-year-old French-English-Canadian man named Larry Collin. Larry Collin is a retired former Marine, though, and Jessica Welker is a soldier. They both fell in love with each other, and they had 6 kids. A daughter named Starlight Collin, who's age 14 years old. A son named Samuel Collin, age 12 years old. A daughter named Moonlight Collin, age 14 years old. A son named Alexander Collin, age 4 years old. And a daughter named Stardust Liner Collin, age 18 years old. And a son named Franklin Starline Collin, age 13 years old. They both live in harmony together. Jessica Welker is very strong, brave, and tough. Jessica Welker had fought in 3 wars. The first war that she fought in was the War for Philadelphia. The second war that she fought in was the War for Public Transportations. And the third war that she fought in was the War for LGBT rights. But during the War for Philadelphia, Jessica Welker had shielded Larry Collin from possible death. Then after that war, Jessica Welker and Larry Collin both fell in love with each other. Then other things happened. Larry Collin is a robotic human, though. But he does love Jessica Welker very much, despite the fact that she is a superhuman goddess. People think that Franklin Wendell Welker is actually Jessica Welker's biological father, but though in reality, Franklin Wendell Welker is the adoptive father of Jessica Welker. Jessica Welker is the only 23-year-old American superhuman goddess who can speak all languages from all over the world. She is also the very one to be alive. That she is the only one ever to be alive. Franklin Wendell Welker also had adopted 2 girls and a boy. and he renamed them to Elizabeth Welker and Samantha Welker and Joseph Welker. Elizabeth Welker, Samantha Welker, and Joseph Welker are in their 30s, and they are siblings to Jessica Welker, aka Pink Cykopath. Since Frank Welker had adopted Elizabeth Welker, Samantha Welker, and Joseph Welker, after he had adopted Jessica Welker. Jessica Welker was only 14 years old when Joseph Welker, Samantha Welker, and Elizabeth Welker lost their biological parents in a house fire which they had escaped before the fire spread all over the house. Joseph Welker, Samantha Welker, and Elizabeth Welker were only 9 years old when they lost their biological parents. Frank Welker had adopted Samantha Welker, Elizabeth Welker, and Joseph Welker so that they would not be parentless forever. Lincoln just turned 83 years old, but he still loves Jessica Welker so much, and she loves him back so much.